right now in terms of turnout and turnout for whom?
Hey there, Aaron. I can tell you Mother Nature is serving a sweet treat when it comes to voting here in the Twin Cities. Many of the voters walking through the doors behind me, some we saw wearing shorts. Like you mentioned, Hillary Clinton did win the state of Minnesota back in 2016, but Donald Trump won more than half of this state's counties by a relatively large margin at that. Nevertheless, historically, Minnesota is blue, up for grabs, 10 electoral votes. And when people walk through these doors here and at other polling sites around the state, George Floyd is on their mind. And there's remnants of what happened to George Floyd here. We can't underscore enough. Minnesota is where George Floyd died at the hands of police. On this marquee just over my shoulder, there's a sign that says, "Justice for George Floyd. Black lives are beloved." Over here, a Black Lives Matter sign at this polling place outside of a church. And when I talked to voters today, many of them told me George Floyd influenced them and led them to the polls. For example, 22-year-old McCaleb, the first time voting this year. He turns 23 next year. He was among the thousands who were protesting after the death of Floyd, but now he's taking his passion and anger from the streets to the ballot box.
I don't feel safe as a black man living in America. I don't. But I understand the lay of the land, and I understand that a lot of these things are systematically organized. So we must systematically make changes. So that is why I'm going into here. I'm exercising my right to vote.
And he created a rap song called "Why Vote." Meanwhile, you might have noticed he was wearing a hoodie that says, "We will breathe." Louis says that's his way of protest and changing the narrative after so many Black and brown people have died at the hands of police saying, "I can't breathe." Aaron?
All right, Adrian, thank you very much. Monitoring these polling stations. Now, there are so many states that matter this time, which is extremely exciting.